Hey there! Welcome to Product Marketing Maestros, Tales from the Front Lines. I'm your host, Nitin Kartik. As the author of the Amazon bestseller Product Marketing Wisdom, I have always found that real-world case studies are the true litmus test for the effectiveness of any product marketing strategy. And that is why in this show, we dive into the minds of industry titans, as well as rising stars, unpacking their expertise in action-packed episodes that showcase the power of product marketing through real-world case studies. And today, my friends, we are joined by product marketing maestro Vladimir Nikolic in Serbia. Vlad is a former Product Marketing Alliance ambassador with over 17 years of experience driving e-commerce innovation. As co-founder and former CEO of Limundo Grad, Serbia's pioneering online marketplace, he transformed the local e-commerce landscape. Passionate about leveraging technology for social and economic development, Vlad excels in customer success, CCaaS, and product marketing. He is a multilingual leader who is fluent in Serbian, German, and English, and he has a bachelor's in business administration from Megatrend University. A Product Marketing Alliance ambassador, Vlad is committed to fostering industry growth and innovation, all while championing minimalism and a positive community impact in his daily life. And he most recently held the role of product marketing manager at Babelforce. And with that, it's an absolute honor. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Vladimir Nikolic. Vlad, welcome to the show.
Hi, Nitin. Very nice to be here.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, great. And so, Vlad, today we're going to give the audience a situation from your background. We'll pick a real-world case study, and Vlad will use the ABC framework. So we'll talk about the antecedents, the prior challenges. We'll talk about the behaviors, what were the actions that you took, and we'll talk about the conclusion, how things played out. So Vlad, with that, pick a situation from your experience and tell us what were the antecedents, what were the prior challenges?
So I think for this product marketing related, this real challenge we had, the prior challenge was, so let me backtrack a bit. So I applied to a position in customer support in Babelforce, the CCaaS vendor I'm still with. But then due to my experience, they said, hey, okay, let's pick another role for you, but we still don't know what the role will entail. So I was in this not defined space for a couple of, let's say, weeks and months, still learning, being there around, but don't have a concrete position. And then I said, okay, I think the best position for you is PMM role, the product marketing manager role. And I was kind of, okay, what's a PMM? Now let me first search what the PMM is. And I was looking at it and said, okay, that sounds interesting. So let's combine sales, marketing, product knowledge, and communication capabilities. So, okay, let's start it. And from that came the prior challenge. It was, as you can expect, it was the first time for the company, Babelforce, to have a PMM role, and it was the first time for me to have a PMM role. And then it was, okay, what to do with this?
Yeah, and I love that, Vlad, because, there are so many people who are still trying to figure out exactly product marketing, what does that entail, right? You ask 10 people, you'll get 11 different answers. What is product marketing? So I love that. So thank you, Vlad, for setting up the antecedents. Now, given these challenges, tell us, how did that guide your behaviors? Tell us about what were some of the actions that you took, Vlad.
So yeah, you digested very well. The issue was how to communicate what the position entails. There was a running joke in the company. Okay, but what's Vlad doing? What's his job? And they see that I'm doing something and it has some effects, but what does the job entail? And so this was really a challenge. And so my approach there was first learning and learning in the different fields. So first was learning about the people in the company, which meant one-on-ones, getting to know people. Maybe good to mention we are a remote first company. So people are not only working remotely, but also spread over the world. So also cultural differences play their role. Then the next point was, again, learning, but this time learning about the product. So what does the product entail? What are the details? It's a very tech-oriented product. So we call it also oriented to citizen developers, meaning we have to have certain knowledge. You don't have to be a developer, meaning a full-time, full-stack developer or anything like that, but still we have to have some tech knowledge. And so also we as a team in the company have to have certain levels of knowledge. So this was the second point. And then the third point was learning about team dynamics, because you have several teams, as in many companies. So there's customer support. In our case, it's customer support combined with product management. Then you have marketing, then you have sales, management, finance, all of these teams, developers, of course. All of these teams what are the team dynamics there at place to learn them. And again, a remote first company, still to emphasis, I love the advantage of being remote first, but there are also challenges there, as you can expect.
Yeah, yeah. With challenges also come opportunities, and with opportunities come other challenges. So it's like a vicious cycle. So thank you, Vlad, for setting up those behaviors that you took. Now, Vlad, bring it home. So given these antecedents and the behaviors, tell us about the conclusion. How did the situation play out in your case?
So in my case, what it was, the result of all this, we improved our knowledge availability. Again, coming at remote first. So where is the knowledge sitting? Who has the knowledge? How to share the knowledge? How to make it accessible? This knowledge sharing I saw it as in multiple ways. So one is knowledge, internal knowledge. Okay, how to share knowledge which you already have in the company, but maybe somebody from product who has great knowledge there has this information, but the people in a marketing team doesn't have this knowledge because they don't have real access to it or didn't know that it exists, or they know it exists, but it's not in a format which is suited to the needs of a marketing team. It's a different language, different understanding, different needs which have to be solved. And the other way is what's happening in the market, this knowledge sharing. So to know what's happening in the market, to find it out, and to communicate it. These improve significantly with this role. Silo breaking. I hate silos. I had experiences how silos can easily be created. So this one example I had in the prior company where you had one team, and then it was split up in two teams, like a sub-team. And all of a sudden, you had fights between these teams. So people which usually were working together, all of a sudden now see the other as an enemy. Not to a high degree, but to a certain degree, which is detrimental to your work. So you had the idea, of course, to professionalize the team, and then you have these disadvantages with potential silos. Luckily, in this company, silos are not that big of an issue. Nonetheless, you have to keep always an eye on that, and this position helped it like be a glue with all of the teams, with support of the management also. This made it a bit easier to achieve this also. And then the last step was the integration into the marketing team. What I mean by that is my position was not in a marketing, not in a sales team. It was in the success product management team, which had the advantage of great product knowledge. But I was a bit away from the marketing needs and communications. And so step by step, we increased it and I got much more involved with it, coming back to this sharing of knowledge and also access to information. And this also increased in the last couple of months of this position.
Wow, absolutely fantastic. Wow, I love it when the whole story comes together and you're able to deliver such great benefits. So thank you, Vlad. Excellent advice. So tell us, Vlad, if people wanted to find out more about you and what's next for you, where can people find that out?
I think LinkedIn is the best place. So easy search there for Vladimir Nikolic or Babelforce, and you should find me quite soon.
Excellent. Wonderful. So thank you again, Vlad. Folks, please reach out to Vlad for more great insights. And for even more great insights, check out my Amazon bestseller, Product Marketing Wisdom. And onward today's knowledge, onward and upward.